What's up, everyone? Hi, Pen. Hi, Em. What's up, Joshy? Um, that just made my heart go very, very happy for a quick second. Seeing people just jump in straight away. Guys, hi. Welcome to the stream. It is Tarot Thursday. Let me know if you would like a reading. We'll actually do the queue thing, but I'll also put it up on the video. Exclamation join, so you can be added to the queue. Hope everyone's having a good day so far. Hope we're doing chill. Hope we living. There we go. M's in the queue. I have no way of being able to show it yet, but as long as the queue is there, then we're good. Joshy's in the queue. Perfect. I feel pretty decent today. How are we? Let's transition now. Let's go. We've been on that screen for a while now. Welcome to the tarot stream. Let's add your names on. I honestly just love hearing you read them. So relaxing, lol. Oh, thank you. I try my best. I try my best to have a voice that is decent enough for people to listen to and not feel pain. Guys, let me know. Housewives 5. I am prepared. I was about to ask you for the deck and everything. Joshy, let me know which deck you want, how many cards. Pen, if you ever change your mind and actually want a reading, let me know. Let's do it. We'll do a reading for me first. Let's see what the decks have in store for me. Also, I've kind of been thinking about the birthday streams next week. And one of the streams, I might do birthday streams, like leading up until my birthday. So I'll be streaming every day, maybe from Sunday. Could be very keen. Hope that would work. Let's put me on the queue. Hey, M, can you try exclamation Q now? To see if you are in the queue. Or where in the queue you are. I don't know if exclamation Q or exclamation position. 10 of Pentacles. 3 and you choose. It's either Q or position or something, but Streamlabs has said like who's up next, so. Wait, it's a read M and then Joshy. Oh yeah. Hi Autumn. Welcome, welcome, welcome. 10s. All these 10s. King of Wands. Oh, there's 2 cards now. Queen of Swords. So, from what I remember, the 10 of Pentacles is about wealth, it's about stability. I have to lurk for a sec. Alright, don't worry. We'll do Joshy's one first, and then we'll hop onto yours when you're here. I got called for food. All good, all good. We'll do Joshy's first, and we still gotta do mine as well, so. Autumn, if you want to join in, let me know. Do exclamation join if you'd like to. We'll add you to that queue, or just let me know in chat. But this is the reading. 10 of Pentacles, feeling wealth, feeling joy, feeling the stability, feeling the connection in the past. Combined with the 10 of Swords, this kind of means that it's... I think whatever painful cycle that I was going through, whatever painful thoughts, whatever negativity that was searching or coming around to, has come to an end. Whatever it is, it's something that has been putting me down, putting me back, and the backstabbing is essentially done. which is nice to hear, but it's something that I gotta get over. I'll go for it. Hopefully it'll be a good one this time. Fingers crossed. We'll see what the cards have to say. I mean, Ten of Swords came out for me right now, so we can only wait and see. And then you transition into the King of Wands, which is the height of passion. He rides a black unicorn. Yeah, black unicorn. I actually want to see what it has to say for that one, because it's quite interesting to me why that would come. Because it's like, from the Ten of Swords being beat down and destroyed, all the way to the King of Wands, which talks about, the peak energy. Where are you, Wands? Where are you, Wands? Change in vitality, strong will, belief in own power, a born leader, spiritual growth and development. Yeah, that sounds about right coming from the Ten of Swords, because you'd probably like to push yourself, which I'm looking to do actually. Seeing where I can take myself and seeing what I can do with who I am, and with that painful cycle ending, that could just lead to being tested in the fires. You know what I mean? Like growing out from that, which is cool. Queen of Swords being ignored. The Sword of Justice points to righteousness and truth. It's the Queen of Sorrow. Butterflies symbolize transformation and deep level of consciousness. The mask held away from the face reveals sincerity and truthfulness. So I think it's more of like listening to what's in front of me and not actually ignoring what's happening around me. Not ignoring the down feelings that I feel. Because I don't have to be happy all the time. That's not an expectation people should have on each other or on themselves. Which is nice, because again, it just reminds me that I am allowed for things. I am allowed for times to be sad. I am allowed to feel disappointed. I am allowed to have pain. And it's not a weakness to be sad. It's not a weakness to be disappointed. If anything, it just makes you stronger, as the King of Wands presents. Two of Swords on my mind is peace, repose, meditative spirit, says decisiveness in making choices. The closed yoga pose shows avoidance of communication and the need for inner balance. Yeah, so that's a lot of talking to myself, and I am trying to figure out what I want, trying to figure out what my future's going to hold. I have started my plans. So I do monthly goals for myself. I've written some of the December ones. I'm starting to write my 2021 goals, my 2021 plans, and I don't really know where to go yet for that year. The kind of main thing is to find a job and then figure it out from there, because then I can figure out when I can stream, how I can continue on with Twitch and stuff like that. So that's nice. It's a good reminder that being sad and being down is allowed, And I don't think a lot of people get to hear that often, but you're allowed. We're allowed to feel down. We're allowed to feel sad. And it's a normal thing, That's nice. I get to be sad. Or at least I should allow myself now to be sad, which is nice. I believe you'll find a job. Don't worry about that too much. Yeah, me too. I know I'll get one. It's just, while you're looking, it's hard to not overthink and go for it and stuff like that when it comes to the mind. But we will see. I've done all I can. I've gotten my degree. I've gotten my diploma. I just gotta send out my CVs now and hope for an interview of some sort. Alright, Joshy, this is yours. 2 cards popped out straight away. How many did you want? Especially during this time, yeah. COVID is a big deal. 3 and you choose. Okay, this is the deck, Joshy, that I chose. And we're just gonna draw one more card, I guess. But if 5 comes out, Yeah, I know I have to be patient. I know things are going to work out if I just wait, and there's no point in freaking out. But I'm curious what that thing is that I'm allowed to be sad about is. Maybe there's something that I'm just ignoring. 2 of Swords again. Interesting. I'm getting a lot of the 2s today. 2 of 2. I think a lot of people are trying to stay strong during this pandemic and bullhead through it, instead of allowing oneself to be sad about it. Very true. Showing strength and showing ability to fight through it is usually what people want to do. It makes sense. It's what I kind of want to do. Maybe I should allow some time for myself to be wow, I'm tired. Wow, I'm bummed, etc. Or maybe it's actually asking me to find people who I'm okay at saying that to. I don't know if I mentioned it on stream before, but I have been a bit closed off recently. I'm not usually the type to close myself off to certain people. I'm usually the type to just kind of go hundies. And, just say whatever. Even to strangers, like I would just belt out any feeling of emotion. So maybe it is that time to open up again to those people that I have been closing myself off to. It's not bad. It's a good reminder. And just being okay about that. Okay, Joshy, here we go. We've got the Ace of Pentacles, planning, preparation, and determination. Start of stability, the start of maybe you're getting a message from someone or from something that'll let you know stuff about your future, stuff about your... I mean, it is coin, so something about financial stability, something about career. So maybe something to do with careers in terms of like your classes in high school letting you do career work. Or like trying to tell you, hey, you can start thinking about what you can do as a career. Also, there's a bird outside my window and it's beautiful. It's just relaxing, just like eye level through my eye. I'm sorry, I'm very distracted. Hi, Yanni. Welcome. Because I manage people at work, there's a big expectation I'll be optimistic, one, and keep the team's morale up through it all. And that must be tiring as hell, Autumn. Okay. So yeah, Josh, that's the start of financial stability, maybe even starting to plan for it, trying to figure that out for yourself, seeing where you can go in career-wise. And then as per the Two of Swords talks about opposing views, impartiality, and conflict. For this deck specifically. Yeah, it's that decision where it's going to be a decision that comes up with yourself. Hi, Kelly. Welcome to the stream. Exclamation join for you two, Yanni, or Kelly, if you want to join in for the tarot. Exclamation mark join. So yeah, Josh, there's some sort of choice. That's why I think it's a career thing. Because with the Ace of Pentacles, right? That's usually messages coming in. That's usually financial stability. That is usually, yeah, like kind of future planning, future proofing as well. And then you have the Two of Swords again, which is just you thinking about what to do next, what the right sign is, where to go. And then the Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords is kind of a cutthroat, sharp-tongued, stern, mournful. She makes the hard decisions. She knows when to cut things out when it's not needed for her. She knows how to move on from something when it's not good for her. And it's just I quite like this card because it tells you that you are able to make the choice. You are able to make good decisions. Like, it's kind of a card that tells you to be sharp-witted, be sharp-tongued. Like, the Queen of Swords keeps us, like it says here, the Queen of Swords keeps a stiff upper lip and holds her head high in the face of adversity. Unfortunately, she can also be a total bitch. While it's admirable to seem impervious to enemies, don't unleash that coldness on loved ones. So it's like that thing where you know who isn't serving you, you know who isn't helping you, so you know to cut those people out. It's also just a warning that those who are around you that do care for you and are supporting you, they're there for that. They're there to support and they're there to help. So don't ignore them. Don't say goodbye to them. Or don't, like, hurt them almost. Just make sure that you're aware that those people are actually there to help. Yeah, that's pretty good, actually. You get the career choice. You're going to make a choice for your classes in the future. And make sure that you know which ones you're going to take. But don't disregard the people that are giving you help. Don't disregard those people because they might be helping you, even if it is annoying. Just let them be. Listen, but don't say no straight away. Or like don't push them away straight away. Hear them out first is what I think. Is what I'm hearing. All right, perfect. Cool, Joshy. I hope that made sense for you. It's a bit quick. It was 3 cards. Autumn, which deck would you like? How many cards would you like? Same for you, Yanni. Same for you, Kelly. Let us know. Waiting to come back. Surprise me. Alright. Is that with the amount of cards as well? Or just the deck itself? Sure, okay. Well, I think this deck is speaking a lot to me right now. Go wild. Well, let's see what the Sun and Moon has to say about you. Also surprise me, let Destiny decide. I'll take the same one as last week. Were you the Sun and Moon? I don't remember. Sun and Moon, okay. We'll do Sun and Moon 5. Let's see how much can come out. Let Destiny decide. But how are you guys? Yanni, I hope you're doing good. Kelly, I hope you're doing good. I hope things have improved for the both of you. But don't make it too wild, make me question life choices. Okay, maybe we'll stick to 3 cards, Autumn. Maybe we'll stick to 3 cards. Princess of Cups. Beginning of being able to handle emotions, letting emotions in, kind of being open to it. The Hermit. Coming back into yourself, self-meditation, moving away from people, and the Wheel of Fortune, letting cycles go through, letting cycles happen, having either the positive or the negative of a situation occur as naturally as it's supposed to. See, you know what it sounds like now? It sounds like that there was something in your past that made you have to do a total restart on 2 majors as well. You got 2 majors. And I don't do this often, but I saw it already. But there's the 9 of Cups in the base of the spread. So, if we're going to talk about the base of the spread that we don't normally do, but I have looked at before, the base of the spread is like the underlying energy. It's kind of the groundwork that surrounds or holds up a lot of what's happening right now. If you were to look at the 9 of Cups, happiness, it kind of just feels like your main goal is to have joy. Your main goal is to be happy. Your main goal is to make sure that you feel loved and just, you know, and you also know that that joy isn't the final thing. You know that there's another thing missing. The last cup, you know, because before the 10 of Cups is the dream come true. The 9 of Cups, again, happiness is one step there. It's close. It's very close. It's very cool. It's very great to be in. But it needs one more. So that's that basis of you feel like you're there, or you feel like you know where you're going towards. You still just don't know that complete picture yet. And that comes with the Princess of Cups. The Princess of Cups kind of feels like you starting to, you know, it's like you had that certain idea of love. You've had that certain idea of happiness, that traditional ideal that was taught to you as a kid, or even given to you now with just media nowadays. You have that, and you're kind of wanting to walk away from that and find something that's actually more tailored to your happiness, more tailored to where you're supposed to be, or more tailored to where your heart actually wants to take you. You know, the Princess of Cups again is you just restarting and reconfiguring. Sorry, the way that you want to be happy, and in the way that process means to go to the hermit mode, means to go back into yourself, go away from people so that you can actually listen to what you want, listen to what your spirit and like the back of your head wants you to know, and then finally like work towards it. And that's great because that hermit card tells you that it's okay to be quiet, it's okay to sit in your own thought, it's okay to take some time. That's the important thing. A lot of people don't like to take the time because they feel like they're wasting it. But no, sitting and planning and listening, especially to how you feel, can be very important to the way that you're going to act next. And I feel like you're going to act in a way where you are going to put in the work, as well as letting the universe just play a role in what's happening around you, you know? That's with the Wheel of Fortune, which is this one. The Wheel of Fortune is a good card because, again, it tells you the highs and lows, it tells you the good luck that you can be, but also if you're in the bottom of the wheel, it's a cycle and you'll get to the top at some point. Having that with the Hermit to me kind of just speaks of you understanding that you will have to put the work in order to make yourself happy, but you also have to know that you will have to get lucky at some point. And it's not just like you're relying on getting lucky this whole time. It's more of like being happy of what you have and being aware that it was both luck and it was both fate that put you into this joyous spot. So that's kind of nice. Yeah, I might have the opportunity to be engaged soon, but not sure they're the right choice. Well, that could just be you just figuring that out for yourself again. And just talking to yourself in the inside. Because, again, with the base of Nine of Cups here being joy, it tells you that your focus for this is to be happy, and at least you're thinking about it, right? And it's a big decision. The cards aren't going to tell you what to make with this decision, but the cards can tell you what you can do in terms of just having to be able to think about it and letting fate almost decide. I get told often that my epilepsy will shorten my life, so I get paranoid that I'll die before I can get things done. Right. And that is a scary thing to deal with, and I really do not know how to help with that situation. But in terms of the way that you're going to live, it's just going to feel like you need to keep happiness as your goal, right? Keep happiness as like the focus for your back. Find me a cure. I'll draw more cards and see if we can find something. No, but it just tells you where your motivation can come from, and that the decisions that you make should be more deliberate, or that the decisions that you make, you can kind of let go to fate at this point, if you wanted to. Hi, Avaya. How are you doing? I'm alright. Slowly getting the reading started. We'll see how long we're going to go for. If you'd like a reading, let me know. Hope we're doing good. And Autumn, honestly, this is not a bad spread. Because the Wheel of Fortune just gives you options in terms of the multiple options that you can have. It could be a good time to ask yourself if the things that are around you is something that you actually want or something that you're actually working towards. So that's quite nice. It's a lot better than last week, that's for sure. Much, much more optimistic. Much more grounded, I feel like. Because it's about you and what you can do and what you want, rather than the tarot being like, do this, do this, do this. Alright, Autumn, thanks. Thanks for letting me do your reading. Remind me to message you about that, about the rune reading, because I have plans for next week, and I need to make sure that you're okay with it before I say anything. Also, whenever you want me to do yours, hit me up. Feel guilty, you're always doing mine. Don't feel guilty. This is the service that I provide for freezies for people because I find it fun. So don't feel guilty at all. Madam. It's time for yours. 5 housewives. Let's go. First card out. 8 of Pentacles. You've had this card because you're still working on that project. You're very proud of it. You're very keen to let people see what's going to come off of it. It's been like that in the future. It's been like that in the past. You're still holding on. You're still working. You're still putting your head down. Not quite ready yet, but you're very proud of where you are. That's what the 8 of Pentacles likes to talk about. Almost as if you're like mastering the craft already before you've even shown anyone. 4 of Wands, 11-11 card. That's the rest and celebration card. That lady is sitting on 4 mops and holding a giant martini glass and just resting and celebrating where she's at. The Moon card. Rest, sleep. You get the 8 of Wands, the 8 of Pentacles a lot, as well as the High Priestess. Speaking of which, the High Priestess. This card has been with you every single reading, my dude. This is wild. And 8 of Cups at the bottom. Right, so this is pretty much it, right? It's beautiful. It talks about you putting in the work, you being able to celebrate or be proud of where you are, and then having that rest time with the moon. It's okay, so the moon usually is about nostalgia, looking back. I feel like you'll look back at the work and be like, cool, I put a lot. Now it's time for some rest, which is important to think about. It also talks about instinct, intuition, and dreams. You did talk about dreams before. And listening to those instincts. But then, again, if we're talking about listening to instincts, you have the High Priestess, which is all about listening to your gut, listening to your voice, listening to that instinct, listening to those spiritual cues that are coming through. So I feel like with the moon here, it's like you can take a step back from it at some point, or you're going to need to take a step back from it at some point in order to figure out what to do next. If you're doing things correctly, what else you can do. Is it time to release? Do we need a little more time to work on it a bit? I quite like that. It's very beautiful in terms of just telling you to take a step back from work. Because like the grind, yeah, it's important and it's 24/7 most of the time. But you also need to take a step back in order to see the big picture, to see where you've come from, how much you've adapted, how much you've developed, and where you're trying to go through. And maybe like readjusting certain things to make sure it's going the way that you want it to, in terms of, are we still going towards our goal? Do we maybe have a new goal that we need to switch up? Not really sure. Yes, trying really hard to put that instinct forward right now and work with it in balance with logic. Yeah, balancing with the logic part is quite hard. Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups being in the section of the position of you ignoring. It's about being brokenhearted, disappointment, and failed endeavor. I think you're ignoring the lessons that you've learned in the past with failed endeavors. You're ignoring certain things that you already have experienced and you could be using right now as a lesson. That's what it feels like with the Eight of Cups. I think you can. I think that's what it feels like when you have to take a step back, right? That's what this calls for in the moon, is that there's something that you're ignoring with the Eight of Cups in terms of what you already know, what you feel. Maybe something doesn't feel as right as you thought that it would. So maybe now, or like in the coming future, it's a good time for you to take a step back and just be like, are we on track? Are we chill? Is things coming up from... Oh. Baby girl, no. It's not a common fact in your life. It happens to everyone. So it's now the tarot's calling for you to just look back and actually remember those lessons that you've learned. And you're not a failure, okay? You're not. You are just a person who has failed. You're not a failure of a person. That's different. Because everyone fails and everyone succeeds. You're not a success just because you succeed once. You're not a failure just because you failed once. You have failed and you have succeeded. You will fail, but you will also succeed. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not, one moment does not define us. It shouldn't. I know it does for a lot of people, but it shouldn't. Yeah, I quite like it, actually. Just listen to your gut instinct, remember what's happening around you, and, be prepared. And don't ignore those past lessons. Those past lessons are very key and very important for you. That's quite nice. Failing's good. Failing's a good way to learn lessons, so it's a good thing to help you move forward. Exactly. Failing teaches you so much about yourself, if I'm being honest. That's why I know a lot about myself, because I have failed a lot, but I don't think I'll be considered a failure in my own eyes, so that's what's important. Thank you so much for letting me do your reading. Keep that work up. I'm excited for what you have in store for the world. You're gonna produce something. You're gonna make something dope. I can feel it in my bones. I'm excited. Get ready. M's coming. M's coming through. All right, Kelly. Hi. Are you here? It's time to do your reading. We're zooming through these readings. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's do it. Let's get it done. We'll do you sun and moon. We'll do you 5 cards. We are on a roll. Too fast, maybe. We might be going way too quickly. 7 of Cups, debauch. Talks about overindulgence towards something. Right, I tend to fall into old habits, though. It's something I want to work on in the future, but I have no idea of how to do that. You can always ask for help from certain people if you need help. Oh. That's a card that's far away from me. Indolence, 8 of Cups, 7-8. So debauch talks about overindulgence. The addictions are coming through. Certain things that have been too much of a nuisance in your life that was consistently there for you, Kelly. That's been something that's been bothering you. But 8 of Cups, indolence, walking away. That's a card of looking at all of the cups that you supposedly thought made you happy, but then now you're able to just be like, no, that's not it for me. And it's not walking away from things that made you happy back then. I mean, it is also walking away, but it's also, you know, adjusting things. If it's like with a person, it's being like, hey, not happy. I was happy before, now it's kind of rough. Can we fix certain things? Can we change certain stuff? Can we talk about it? It's not completely giving up on a situation. It's kind of just like putting your actual power and your actual autonomy towards it, being like, you're able to make this change, you're able to do something about it. And it's not walking away completely from the situation. It could just be walking away from all of the negatives in the past. Interesting, the Lover stays in the top, but the Sun is in the future, right? The Sun being in the future. Oh, here we go. And the Hermit. You're ignoring the Hermit. Why do you think you're ignoring the back of your mind? So with what you do, whether it's walking away, whether it's working on it a little more, you know, working together in order to sort something out that wasn't for you or wasn't like treating you good anymore, you know, because walking away is not always the answer. Sometimes you just need to speak and talk and just figure it out with someone. That will lead you to the Sun. That's the happiest card in the deck. It's about joy. It's about reaching the peak. It's about, you know, the height of things, you know, being able to experience the full joy that the world is there to give, and experience the full joy that you are meant to have. Because I feel like everyone is supposed to experience peak joy. Everyone is allowed to. Everyone should be experiencing that peak joy, and that's what you're feeling. That's what you're going to be able to reach in the future once you put the work in terms of walking away and or sorting out the situation to change it, right? Interesting that the Lovers is in the top, because it may be a love thing, and it doesn't have to be love romantically. It could be with family as well. So there might be a sense of like strong love, because you probably do care about this situation. You probably do care about this person tenfold. That's where it's coming from, I guess. You're trying to make a decision on someone that you do love. And again, it does not have to be romantic. It can be just friends. It can be family. It can even be career. I've had my love reading. I've had the Lovers come out for career readings for me, and it just tells me to pursue things that I wanted to love, and or look at the things that I do love and see with whether or not it was actually meant for me, or whether or not I do love it. So that's what I'm kind of getting, is that whatever it is that you love, because you clearly do love it, you clearly do care about it. It was just that it was too much, that you kind of overindulged to this point, and that there needs to be some sort of change. What you're ignoring, interesting enough, as the Hermit came out in my reading, and the Hermit came out in someone else's here, in Autumn's reading, the Hermit card talks about going back into yourself, being alone for a little bit, and in terms of that, it's not like I'm going to say goodbye to everyone in this world for like a month and not talk to them. It's more of like finding situations where you're by yourself and actually listening to what you have to say. Listening to how you feel, listening to what the back of your mind is trying to tell the front of your mind, or just listening to how your body feels about a certain situation when you think about it, right? So don't ignore how you feel. Don't ignore the thoughts that are coming to your head once you're by yourself and like kind of chilling. Listen to it, because it will get you there. Listen to it because it'll tell you the answers of what you truly want. It's kind of that feeling of when you flip a coin, that silent moment of when the coin's in the air, as it's flipping through, will tell you what like side you really want. I think it's those times that you miss out on, because it seems like you flip the coin a lot in terms of thinking about it and trying to find an answer. I'm not saying flipping a coin isn't gambling. I'm just saying like flipping a coin to find a decision, and you seem to ignore what you want instead of just listening to your own like reaction and saying, hey, okay, I want this to happen. So instead, you're kind of just taking whatever situation falls in front of you, which is interesting. So that Hermit, again, tells you to come back into yourself, listen to what you have to say, and listen to where you actually go. And it's good. Whatever decision it is, whatever work you put in, whatever thing you walk away from, whatever it is, you will find the joy because of it in the future. You will find the joy because of it as it comes through, which is dope. Because it's not an easy decision to, rekindle or walk away or work on something. But it's nice to know that it is going to turn up for you if you decide to do so. This is an interesting draw of cards. Very much so indeed. I think that's where my failure and shortcomings happen the most. I make one mistake and I'm so afraid of making it again that I avoid the issue entirely. Or maybe I don't quite know who I am yet. But I decay, but I do know I'm comfortable with myself. It's good that you're comfortable with yourself. I think a lot of people struggle with that. So just make that your focus when you hit those hurdles, and don't forget, regardless, you're awesome, man. Facts. Well, Autumn said facts. And it's hard because I definitely feel that feeling of when I, make that one mistake, I don't want to do anything else. Especially if I redo a mistake, I'm so done with it. I'm taking the walking away part as more of walking away from old shit and old habits of letting people make me unhappy. And when I'm actually able to let stuff go, that's where the sun card will come in. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's a good way to look at it. Because once you're over situations and once you're over those negative things that made you unhappy, then you'll be able to let the happiness come in. Then you'll be able to let the joy make the impact that it's supposed to in your life. And I like that a lot. Habits is a big one. Even if it's not specifically the habits of letting people who make you unhappy stay around, it's just habits in general. Because a lot of the habits that I personally have, have been detriments to my relationships with people, have been detriments to my mental well-being. And learning how to destroy those habits is the hardest thing to do, but being able to destroy is a really harsh term, but being able to change those habits has been the best things for me. Yeah, these cards are very heavy today, very emotionally strong. But I hope that makes sense. I hope it wasn't too weird a reading. And whatever it is, I hope you actually can make it and, find the thing that's what you want to do. So, thank you for interpreting them for me. No, it was interesting. Oh, I hope it was. Thank you for being here. Very different to last week. Hell yeah. It's a lot more because I think, remember, your last week's one was more of judgment and letting the universe decide and, push you towards a way. This one's nice because it tells you that you can do something and that you're able to make an impact now. I feel like the universe has already played its part and now it's your turn. I like that. I quite like that. Alright. Nice. Yanni, are you here? Yanni, it is your turn for a reading. Dude, we zoomed through these. We are now... Well, how many have we done? We've done myself, we've done Josh, we've done M, we've done Autumn, we've done Kelly. We did 5 readings in half an hour. It just went by so fast. We were crushing it. We even have time to just chill out and relax for a bit. Alright, Yanni, if you have any questions for the tarot, let me know. But we're just gonna see what these cards come out and what happens. Here we go. 9 of Pentacles. I actually saw this card for the first time today when I flipped the decks to present them while the stream started. And it's a beautiful card. It talks about gain. 9 of Pentacles, 1 from 10. It's having all of that growth. You know that there's a little bit left to do, but you also know that you are, kind of well off. I think stability is quite important when you come to think about it. Stability in terms of... I think it's not stability in terms of how you're acting and how you feel about yourself. There's a lot of that, weird stresses of it. Success when it comes to the 6 of Pentacles. Princess Swords. The beginning, the beginning embodiment, I guess, of logic and thinking. The very fast energy. Not as fast as the Knight, but it cuts through a bit without regard, almost. It's kind of young, just being someone young that jumps into it a lot. So I feel with that stability, you feel you're free enough to jump in, and you're free enough to think that you know what's good for you and what you can do, which is a great feeling. Because once you're stable for it, and once you feel you're able to commit through it, it helps you actually push through. And with that confidence, and it's the swords, right? The swords talks about confidence and the swords talks about intelligence and logic. So with that, I don't think you're gonna make stupid mistakes. I feel none of this is gonna be purely. I don't think this will be purely. What's the word? purely sporadic or purely oh my god, what is the word? When you kind of jump, it's not reckless. It's not reckless at all, because you have thought about it, and it's going to lead you to success with the Six of Pentacles in the future. This is the Six of Pentacles here. She has money falling into her shirt. Like, it's like money from the gods, money from the heavens that's being given to her. So it's like being able to accept that charity from people, that help from people, being lucky enough to accept it, and understanding that you are lucky, understanding that you have had help, because help is very important for some people. Help actually gets you pushed through things. Nine of Wands talks about strength. This dude is literally standing behind 9 wands of the moon. So it's 8 moon wands, and then 1 is the sun. Pure passion, pure strength. You're like kind of peaking in terms of your confidence and feeling where you're at. I do have to look at it just for another second just to make sure. Yeah, it talks about strength, intuition, and spiritual strength of vision, resistance and willpower, powerful grounded attitude, integrity, and emotional levels. So you have that confidence. You are strong and you feel confident in yourself. Interesting that you're not looking at the Hangman, or you're ignoring the Hangman. I think in order to capitalize, which is why they're 9s, right? Because you're kind of nearing the end of the cycle of it. Well, you need to capitalize. What you need to do in order to capitalize and move on to the 10 of Pentacles, move on to the 10 of Wands, and then finish that cycle. You probably need to have a different perspective on what's happening around you. You can take a step back like M, look at it from a different view, see where you can go from it, and then finally understand what the next step is. Because the Hangman card is not about like hanging yourself and, you know, letting everything go. It's about looking at it from a different perspective, figuring out what you can do now, and seeing what you've learned. Yeah, with the stability degree, I have trouble doing that. I give up easy or just change things fast, and my emotional stability also sucks. Maybe now you're figuring out how you can control it. And I don't want to say control like it needs to be controlled, but you're able to work with it instead of working against it in terms of your emotions. And you're finding ways to be confident about yourself. You're finding ways that you can actually be at one with yourself and move forward with yourself. And that's great, because a lot of people need that opportunity, and a lot of people don't have that opportunity actually. So being able to push through that is quite nice. Yeah, manage. I don't even say manage, because managing it means that it can get out of like it's normally out of hand. It needs to be a consistent thing. It's more of just being able to work with it, being able to accept it, and being able to make it a positive experience for yourself as well. That's quite nice, actually. I quite like that. You're near success. You're near to getting it done. You're near to getting it stable for you, which is nice. Dope. Lol, that's the list for now. Wow, guys, what the heck? How did we do that? That was crazy fast. Lol, I kind of want another one. I'll do another one for myself, and then we can get you one, M, if you want. I mean, guys, so we have time. I'm not going to overdo it. We'll probably do 3 spreads for everyone else from now on, but I'll do another 5 spread for me because I'm selfish. Yeah, because if we do too many readings, we'll get the messages muddled and we won't know what to focus on. Jumped out. Knight of Wands, King of Wands. Ooh, Knight of Pentacles. Strength. The Fool. Let's relax on this one. Let's see what the cards have to say. We'll go slow. We don't have to go 2,000 miles an hour all the time. Knight of Wands talks about exuberance, mischief, and loyalty. Like other members of his suite, the Knight of Wands enjoys being the focus of everyone's attention. The perpetual party guy, his swell ideas for fun and tomfoolery are a hit with the ladies and gents alike. Cruising around the neighborhood with pals, he has a tendency to get into mischief. Still, he's a loyal friend and his youthful spirit inspires change and personal growth in everyone he meets. Moving on to the King. King of Wands talks about charisma, inventiveness, and encouragement. Charismatic and inventive, the King of Wands is the embodiment of inspired creativity. Brandishing a multi-purpose five-headed wand he constructed himself, he is full of bold ideas, and his magnetic personality inspires others to partake in his journey to the top. He may symbolize a strained relationship with someone who expects too much of you, or the need to take charge of your own destiny. I think that's more of that, the take charge of your own destiny thing. Because I don't know, I think I have developed from where I was in the Knight of Wands in terms of being all gung-ho about my passions, being all gung-ho about my emotions, and just being able to focus it now and understand what I have in the tools that I have. Quite nice, if I'm being honest. Something that I can kind of be proud of. The Knight of Pentacles talks about ambition, entrepreneurship, and reward. The Knight of Pentacles is one busy guy, whether it's mowing old Mrs. Cartchet, Mrs. C's lawn, or delivering the Elmwood Gazette. He's got a lot of jobs on his plate. A real go-getter, he keeps his nose on the grindstone and pinches every penny until he can afford the finest things life has to offer. From his swanky duds to his stylish convertible, his expensive tastes keep him working overtime. His appearance may indicate a reward long overdue that's soon to be received. That's nice. It's kind of telling me that there's some sort of reward in the future if I continue to put in the work, if I continue to just do good for myself, or just do good in general. Nice. It's nice to hear that something will pay off. I don't know if it's sleep. If sleep will pay off, because God, I apologize, team. I'm yawning quite a bit today. But that kind of makes sense because the strength being at the top kind of just keeps reminding me of being able to stay strong or having to stay strong throughout the whole situation. Sleep does sound good. Sleep does sound very, very good right now. Yeah, strength talks about determination, conviction, and power. The strength card teaches you that true power lies within, that brute force alone will not remove caked on grease and grind from your skillet. Scrub too hard and you'll only scar yourself. A little pressure applied correctly with the right tool can accomplish anything. Like leaving dirty dishes to soak, this lesson may take some time to sink in. So there's a lot to think about, there's a lot to do, there's so much more. There's that feeling for me that I don't know everything yet and there's so much more to expect and see what's happening before I know that I'm there. But maybe it's also called that once I'm there I won't even notice because I've put all that work in enough, or I've decided, or I've moved on to something else. Which is nice. And then we got the Fool. Confusion, indecision, beginning a journey. I haven't actually read this a lot. The Fool represents our hero, the newly married housewife. She must have been confused and indecisive this morning because her shoes, though stunning, don't match her skirt, which doesn't match her blouse, which doesn't match the smart hat piece perched atop her pretty noggin. If only there was some magic potion in that mismatched pocket of hers, but no, it's just full of dried up foundation and snagged pantyhose from the days gone by. What's a girl to do? Why start a quest for some good old-fashioned advice, of course. Mood. She doesn't look that bad. I mean, I kind of disagree with the color, but I also kind of disagree with the gloves, but it's nice. Kind of just, being free and just jumping into the next situation, jumping into what the universe has in store for you, and I quite like that. I think I'm ignoring that it is the beginning of my journey still. I'm just still starting the journey. Because I'm, done with school and everything, and I'm done studying, and I just need to find a job now. That's a whole new journey of life. She worked with what she had. I respect her. She just wore whatever she felt like she was going to want to wear. And just went. I like that a lot. That's not bad. It's good to know, because me as a wife, Yeah, I can imagine that, me in life. Just kind of going with what's next and kind of just jumping in. I see that. I see that. Okay, do you want your 3 spread? Yeah, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. I miss regular show. Shit. Speaking of you. 4 of Cups. Yeah, I see where this comes from. So, let's jump straight into the Hierophant. Answers, wisdom, harsh truths. If you got a question or need answers, grab the TV guide and switch the boob tube. Switch on the boob tube. The Hierophant offers many answers and reveals secrets in every station. It's a wise, undiscriminating oracle that broadcasts both family-oriented and adult programming. Yes, the reception is crystal clear, but you may not like what you want to see or hear. Then you've got that 4 of Cups. Boredom, overindulgence, ennui. Started the journey with the Fool. You jumped straight into it, figuring out what to do next. Now you kind of need answers. You're kind of asking the universe if you're doing the right thing. And with what we spoke about earlier in terms of mistakes, that's where the 4 of Cups might come in. Because you're going to be focusing too much on this one cup that you made a mistake on, maybe. Or you're focusing too much on this one win where you're ignoring all the other tiny things that you could fix up. Listen to what the people around you are saying about you in terms of the project that you're doing, or even about yourself, especially when it comes to like confidence in yourself. I think that's a big thing. But this is you just continuing this journey. This is you moving forward with the journey, you know? Because it is the start of it. And again, if it's the start of it, I usually would just jump into like a relationship, like with someone, in terms of like a friendship or love even. But this feels more like you're jumping straight into... You're jumping into something that you're very focused on. And you're very much you're kind of concerned if whether or not you're doing the right thing or not. And I think if you're focusing too much on that, then you'll ignore all the other cups that you should be filling. You know, theoretically. Sorry, not theoretically, metaphorically. Because the cups is about that emotion, so you should be able to spread your emotions out, spread your passions out, and spread your energy out. Not too thin, but you can't focus it all on one thing. You can't let other things that's important to you slip. It's not bad. Again, good reminders. I think you already know the answers to your questions. Oh, gross whelp. What's gross about it? What feels gross about it? About it. I guess I'm getting a job at Amazon, guys. Oh, is that what it is for you? Is that what it's trying to tell you? Again, this is your decision to make. I want to just remind you that. And if it's not for you, then yeah. Ain't no need to stress about it. Pose masquerade, hiding both face and mind. I just didn't want to. Maybe there's something else for you out there. Who knows? But it sounds like a good opportunity. No reason other than that. But sometimes saying no is important. But if you feel like that is the card, that is the way that you need to go. If you feel like that you just need to push yourself towards it, do it. When I was looking for a job, I just took the first one I could. But that meant at least I was getting income whilst I kept looking for a better job. Yeah, maybe that income is just what you need at the moment. Yeah, Shiva, you can join in. You actually the next reading because we've done everyone else's reading. Shiva, how many cards, which deck would you like? How many cards do you want in your spread, and how many decks would you like? How many decks? How many? Which deck and how many cards? My brain just died. I will hold on. Add in both face and mind. All free for you to draw. I'm a shapeshifter. Why not to my clothes? Please don't take off my mask. I used to hide. Also, this might be the first time I'm ever going to do this on stream, but I don't know if we're going to keep doing tarot for the rest of the stream. Maybe we might switch it up in a second. I'm feeling a little more tired than I thought. What? Joshy, what? Bees? What? What? Joshy, what? What? Joshy, explain. Did I buzz or do something weird? Joshy! It's terribly. Me too, break. Sun and Moon 5? Alright. Let's do it. Oh, okay, Joshy don't have to explain jack. Joshy does not have to say a word. That's a 20. Joshy can do what she wants, man. Cuphead, Frango, and Guild Wars. Strong roll. Emulator stuff. I think we can run a thing for a bit. Hold on, let's take that here and see if that works. Why do I like astrology or a general? Let's do you a general. Let's do you a general. General 5. General Grievous. Oh my god. Queen of Cups, Two of Swords. That's another Two of Swords that's come out today. Ten of Wands. Oh my god, the Sun. Shiva, your cards are coming out quick. And then Six of Cups. The government is watching me? What? Alright. Queen of Cups, let's go. Emotional integrity, love, and sensuality. The Queen of Love. Feminine cycles and intuition. I feel like you had some like peak love. Or that peak feeling of love. Your FBI agent probably wants their tarot read too. Bruh, fucking hell. If my FBI agent wants to, dude, I can do them for them. Easy. Just let me know. Give me a sign, government of America. Give me a sign. But yeah, Queen of Cups is Queen of Love. There's some sort of peak love that you felt. Some sort of peak. Add them to the list. It could be a lady or it could be a thady. Who knows? So yeah, that Queen of Cups made you feel happy, made you feel loved. You were probably the one who was in love. I'm not gonna say you were in love with someone, but you were just feeling very loving towards other people, which is nice. Then there was a decision to be made with the Two of Swords. Yeah, so you felt good about where you were in the past. You felt good in terms of what was happening. and you kind of felt all the love that you were supposed to. Maybe you were the one who was giving all the love that you were supposed to, but then you had to find out that you had to make a decision about it. It seems like that decision, if you don't make the choice, if you don't make the decision, it's going to keep weighing on your mind for a while. It feels like this decision is very important. I don't know what the decision could be in terms of love. Maybe whether or not to pull the trigger on someone, like say, let's go and do this finally and like get together, or if it's pulling the trigger in terms of walking away. That's a hard decision to make, and that's something that I do not at all want to do, or I do not at all envy you for having to do. But it's something that you might have to figure out for yourself. But if you, the lack of indecision here will lead to the impression of the Ten of Wands, will lead to that overburden. She's holding up all the 10 wands on her head. It's too much for her to carry, and she has to walk that whole desert with it. So you need to either make the decision of letting go of this burden, of making a choice by actually making the choice, or choosing to carry on with this burden. Because your overall goal is the Sun card, right? This is the Sun right here. Your overall goal is to be happy. That's what your focus is. And I don't think you can reach that happiness until you make a choice, until you make a decision on what's supposed to do. I am open to so many things. It's hard. Yeah, but it's fine to be open. It is hard to make a choice, but you have to make the choice. You have to decide. That indecision is going to be the thing that's going to prevent you from being happy, because you don't want to make a choice for it. You don't want to make a choice towards it. And it's a hard thing to make that choice. Like, again, I don't envy you for being in this position where you felt that peak love, you felt all that joy, you felt all that like ability and want to give love, but then you have to make the choice. But that's always the most important step, and that's the step that you have to take. Because what you are ignoring, if you take that step, I'm like in an open relationship stuff, poly stuff, that's fine. But you have to make a choice if you want to continue with that. You have to make a choice of who you want to be with, or the people that you are surrounding yourself with for that polyamorous relationship. Because what you're ignoring is that you could lead yourself to the Six of Cups, lead yourself to pleasure, lead yourself to joy, lead yourself to this. I'm going to read what it actually says so I can get you a better understanding. Splashing water indicates pure joy. The lotus flower shows spiritual abundance. Children innocently playing. You're forgetting what you actually want. You're forgetting that the decisions that you're making should actually make you happy. And it's not just the you right now and the you that you think you are, but it's also the you that you were when you were a kid. Because when you were a kid, everything that was happy and joyous to you, you kind of just walked towards as soon as you could. Maybe you're ignoring that thing that whole process of being like, when you're a kid, I look at this, I want it, I'm gonna go get it. So maybe you gotta start thinking like that again. You gotta start letting the kid you make some decisions for yourself. You gotta start letting that kid inside of you actually pursue stuff. And that's just not more just like being a kid, just more listening to your true self. Because most people, when they feel like a kid, a lot of what they're saying, or a lot of that emotion comes from just being able to be unapologetically themselves. And that's really hard to do, but once you are able to do it, I feel like people are the happiest when they are. And that comes with your decision making. You gotta decide to be the person, and you gotta decide to help the person that you want to be. I'm sorry that was a rough reading. It doesn't, like, it has a very good core and a very good base where it comes from. But it's something that a lot of people need to hear. And it's something that I should be reminded of every day. Because if I'm not making myself happy, if I'm not making the kid self of myself happy, then, what can you do? Being poly is okay. I think the hardest part is finding people who share that sentiment and want to be with you regardless. Yeah, I can't imagine. Dude, it's hard enough to find one person who is going to love you. Being in a polyamorous relationship, you have to find multiple people. And or it's more okay to have multiple people. And that's hard. So again, I don't envy that at all. But I'm very proud of you for pursuing what you want. I'm very proud of you for being true to yourself in that aspect of your life. You should be proud of that. No, Shiva, thanks for letting me do your reading. I hope your screen didn't freeze throughout that reading, and I hope you heard that whole thing. And juggling can get complicated, but you've got to trust them to make it work. Yeah, for sure. I think I'm too low self-esteem a person to do a polyamorous relationship. I'm also sorry that I just wrecked those cards right next to the mic. That's my bad. Right. I heard it, but I couldn't see the visuals yet because the mic's like right here. I don't know if you can see it. Where it says tarot reading list on the screen, it's right here. I still need to update that. I need a better list. But yeah, guys. Maybe we might stop tarot soon. Not forever, like for today, because I'm feeling quite tired. I'm gonna see if I can make a game work. Bottle popping water. Let's pop that bottle. Let's pop that Inuai. Here's the bottle. I actually want to start buying bottles that pop, so we can get some good ass pops. Ooh, that's not bad. Hold on, I think we can get a better one. That was good. Ooh, I like that one. That second pop was the one. Cheers. That itched a part of my brain I didn't know needed itching. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can make something work. If I can get it to work, then we shall play it. Let's configure it. Next. HLE BIOS. Yep. Let's transition screens. Oh, we're still on that Until Dawn image, lol. I mean, we only had it for 2 streams. You guys can look at the Until Dawn image. It's a nice one. Oh shoot, we can put a controller in. We should put a controller in. Yeah. So here's my idea for next week. I just want to play games. What happened? Surely an Among Us stream? I've been doing an Among Us streams before. Why did the music stop? Oh, okay. The controller thought it was the head thing. Yep. Definitely the controller. No! No! Cancel. Well, we'll default it. Wait, can we... The Wendigo, yeah. I should have found that Wendy's Wendigo thing, and I should have used that, because that's so much better. The thing that Bleach put on the Discord, that's so much funnier. I don't want you to be a headset. Oh, it's working now. Hell yeah. Alright, I'll tell you guys what I'm doing. I'm trying to get my PS1 emulator working because I kind of want to play. Oh, wait. Is it actually gonna work? Or is it gonna crash everything? Whoa. Can we actually get it? No, the ISO's not here. Hold on. BIOS. I don't remember how to do this. Because I should be running the ISO, right? Let's see. Is it an apps? Nope. It's not an apps. Oh, team. Okay, hold on. All right. We're changing now. I think I'm done with tarot for today. If people come in wanting tarot, we can definitely do them a reading. But hold on. I'm changing the... Oh my god. Can I... Is that a thing on Twitch? We'll just throw in like the classic. Oh, retro. We'll call it retro. Retro. Oh, I hope you hear that, because... games? Let's capture a window. It works! Guys, this is a game called Busted Groove. My freaking siblings and I play this game a lot. It's a rhythm game. It's dope. I don't know what else to say. I'm blown away that it's working. Hold on. Oh my god, yeah, flash warning. I forgot to add that. Oh, I forgot to add that. Oh. How do I put that? How do we put that up? That was so intense. I'm so sorry. It's the first one as well. Is it the first one or the second one? I think it's the first one. Where's my paper corner? Paper corner is up. I'll put you up here. It works? Does it actually work? Is this legit? Oh no, the controller's not working. No! I don't have photosensitive epilepsy, so flashlight's not for me. Okay, good, thank God. I almost thought I fucked it for that point. I'm sorry. It works! It's a bit weirdly laggy. It's okay, it's really cool, you can even call it out. Honestly, it was thanks to M, I didn't recognize it. That's why she's my mod. Did I change the thing? I did change it, right? That's good. I have photosensitive migraines though. Oh, I'm sorry, M. I should have called it way sooner. Title is still the same? Really? I thought I already updated it. It should just say Busted Groove. Oh, it's all good? Okay. Alright, guys. Who do we want to be? Do we want to be Heat, Frida, Strike, Ham, Kelly, Shorty, Hero, Pinky, Gasso, or Kitty N? Ham? Ham's got a great dance style. It's the first one as well. Oh my god. Alright, that's 2 hams. Alright, we gonna go ham. We go ham. We going ham on him. Oh my god, I'm so glad it works. His name is Ham. Ham looks like my final brain cell. Ham is my peak form, I think. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Nice. Bro, Ham is killing it. Ooh. Ooh. Ham is going wild. Damn. Oh, I love this game so much. Oh, I couldn't dodge. I couldn't dodge. Okay, I'm trying to see which one the attack is. This is peak 90s, guys. This is like peak my childhood. It's not peak my childhood. It's like early childhood. Oh shit, Heat's coming back. Oh, I messed it at the end as well. In a good way, obviously. Pain good? Autumn, we're learning about you. Pain good, and you liked Emily. Which we kept alive. I hope you're happy. We kept her alive. Dude, this was so unplanned and it's just happening. Ooh, freeze, baby. My defense is 2 AM here. No, I appreciate no filters. We here to be our true selves. Alright, can someone teach me how to dance like Ham? Holy crap. Teach me how to go ham. Oh no. Okay, I can't mess up. Oh, I gotta look up how to dodge. Okay, I'd have to look up how to dodge. Because that's 2 attacks on me already. So the game works on 4 beats, right? You see the green bar flash 3 times, and then the circle or X flashes on the 4th beat. I have to press the buttons, not on beat, I just have to complete the presses. Oh shoot. Press the buttons, press the directional, sorry, and then hit the circle or the X on the beat. If I play on a harder difficulty, it'd be different buttons. They'll throw in square and triangle as well. Dude, me, you, bar 101 choreographed ham dance routine. Yes, please. I'm so down. I want the ham. I want to be ham so bad. I'll even dress up as him. I have my belly sticking out and everything. This is so slow. Oh, Ham. Sorry, Ham. Ooh, there you go. Oh, shoot. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Hi, Loof. I can't. Okay, we're looking up how to dodge. We're looking up how to dodge. Loof, welcome to the stream. We're playing Busted Groove. It's a 90s dancing game. I'm sorry that you had to show up on the baby level. It's a 90s dancing game, okay? Busted Groove, how to dodge. Is it L2?
Yeah, it's L2.
Is attack L2 as well?
No, it'd be
R1 is to attack?
R1 or R2. Just test it and like in the very start.
Okay. Well,
1v1 me.
grab a controller.
Oh, shit. You have two?
I have extra things. Just get a controller and a cord.
No, you have Busted Groove too.
Do you have two? Sorry, team, gotta go to work. Thanks for having me. I'll be back next week. Kelly, thank you for coming by. Make sure you learn the ham dance moves. Slow. Have fun at work. Ugh. Oh my god.
You have to go for the harder one.
This is the only thing that they had. Are you a thick boy or the bootleg Elsa?
Elsa?
I'm the thick boy. I'm the thick boy. Bootleg Elsa though. In the Rock Band one.
That works.
Yeah.
The setup is so scuffed. It's actually scuffed.
I know, okay, I know. Wait, let's quit. Alright, I'll change the game. We're gonna play 2, my brother's hanging out.
It's overheating.
Is it? Is it?
Nah, it's not overheating.
My brother's hanging out.
That's so funny.
Welcome the kid. Welcome the boy. Welcome the man. Welcome the Drift King.
Hello, gamers.
DK Donkey Kong. I forgot how to. What do I do? Do we exit? Do we just exit?
Change ISO. Yeah, but then. If you want to know.
Can you believe I figured it out without asking you?
Yeah, and then reset it.
It's wild. Hello, brother. What is that? What do you mean? What is that? The giant baby bottle in the back, or the sound? Oh shoot. Okay, so I can't have it playing in the speakers because it'll double back on the mic. So
That's fine.
you need the earphone.
I just know the BPM. It's fine. I can play without audio.
I don't know. Why would I make you not enjoy the music?
I could probably beat you without.
Yeah, I know that for a fact. You can probably pay attention, but also say hi to team. Oh, do I need to fix your thing as well?
Yes.
Your controller.
You have to close it and then open it.
Like the whole thing?
Yeah.
Bust. Loof. Is it pad 1?
It's pad 2. Yeah, port 2, port 2. No, pad 1, port 2. No. Port 2, pad 1. Okay.
And that's fine, right? Okay.
Yeah. Why is it unknown?
It should be up. Well, I'll just do dual shock. That's what worked for me.
Go. Next. Wait.
It should just be up.
Yeah, up doesn't exist.
Try down.
No, it doesn't exist. Wait, go back.
Just unplug and plug it back. It took me a second to get it to work. Okay. Oof, what's outside my house? Birds.
Is there any audio problems?
No. I mean, the game's not running. No, it's not working.
Check this one. Yep, do digital. No, not master.
Sorry. Yeah. In my window. I don't see anything in my window. There was a bird outside the window, Loof, that was just kind of nice. There's a nice little, like, Hatful boyfriend bird. Very cool. And we just ditched Taro for the day, because... just not feeling it. No, don't do that. Okay. Oh.
Don't know what I did.
Doesn't matter now.
You know how it is.
Everything I do it big. And do you need select?
Yeah. Don't know why. Oh, it works.
When I'm booed off the lot. Wait, it's already running. Is it not? No, it's not. Oh, it works. It works. What PlayStation 1 games should I play?
Can you get Twitch banned for playing Persona 4? Yo, you can, right?
I probably can now. But games like Castlevania and stuff people let you play. We got Holy Water, Bible, Cross, Coffee. Oh, you mean on my... Yeah, that's a Wendigo. Excuse me. That's a Wendigo. Because we were playing... Wait, you were here, Loof. We were playing Thing. We were playing Until Dawn. We finished it yesterday.
You have to click on it. How do you... What button do I press?
X. Is it not X? I just pressed X. What did you press? Square?
Triangle.
Oh my god. This is a new game. This is a new game. I didn't make a thing for it. Look, this was unplanned and I just kind of jumped into it.
It's circle.
Do normal. Oh, fine. We'll do mix.
Do shorty stage.
Nope.
Oh. Fair.
So, my brother's playing as Shorty. I'm playing as Bio.
I'm player 2.
He's probably going to win. He's very good.
Oh, I have to look.
You can look at that screen.
Oh, yeah. Oh, it's not delayed.
No, because it's in the laptop. It is for Thing.
This is
Very good at
game.
boomer games.
This is the OG.
Everybody needs a hero. Oh my god.
We both miss.
Stop on a zero. And everybody's falling down. Stay.
Okay,
Heroes on
we're
the
good.
way. He's going and it's going. Stay. Heroes on our way. Got a soul to heal. Dancing like a hero, hero. Let your body go. God, this game's so good.
It's gonna be so doomed if you've never played like on the PS1.
Yeah.
controller. You wouldn't know what any of these buttons were.
That was us from the beginning.
Yeah.
What are these dance moves? You mean the best dance moves ever, Loof?
Shorty's hip hop. I forgot what bios.
Bio's pop lock.
Pop lock.
And then there's Heat, who's oh my God, what is Heat? What's that called? B-boy.
Mm. Nice.
And then Hero is disco. Oh, chillin'. Get it, get it, get it.
Oh.
I need to get one now.
Oh God.
Whew! Managed.
You ought to freeze. Oh, you beat me.
Oh, I managed that. Managed the thing. Nice. You know about Busta Groove too? Phantom, you know about Busta
Wow, we got
Groove?
someone that knows the
Phantom!
game.
Strike at the natural. Phantom!
Wow.
Oh, did we both get it? Oh. Wait, you had
Oh,
more.
you shit on me.
You had more fevers than I did.
You dumpstered me. I don't know.
Donkey Kong, yeah. I don't think it's Donkey Kong
I'm
though.
gonna play someone else because Shorty.
Shorty's tough. You had like
No, she's easy.
you had squares and shit in yours. I didn't
Yeah.
have many buttons in mine.
Oh, she's easy one.
She looked tough.
I'm gonna play
Pinky was epic too. I'm gonna play as Strike. What did you do for the alternate?
a circle.
And then we'll do Shorty stage. Or should we do it random?
Any.
Let's do Shorty.
Okay. Shoot. I love this.
Phantom, I'm so glad we're mind melding right now and that I played a game by accident that you knew.
I can't believe.
Welcome back to the 90s.
Knows this game. That's so cool. That is so
Also, I'm sorry we're not doing tarot today. I just felt tired. And this is a nice boost. 90s for the win, baby. Oh, that shirt's so nice.
Yo, look at his fit. It's clean.
Every day. Oh, God. Can you tell this is not an actual PlayStation 1? What's up, Brad? How you been, dude? Haven't seen you a bit. Hope you're doing good. Oh,
Like
shit.
Your new streaming rig.
I am in an ad. Oh, shoot. You know, Viv, I gotta give you a sub again.
Oh.
Oh, shoot. I was reading chat. I was reading chat. I was trying to see what Phantom said.
Yeah. So there was a Japanese version.
Yeah, that was the first version.
Yeah.
And then they released it.
Well, there was the Japanese and the North American one.
Yeah. We played with the North American version because that's what they gave us in the Philippines.
Yeah, that's what we've managed to find. Hello.
Oh shoot, it was Circle. Hi Viv. We're playing this game now. It's called Busta Groove. It's very cute.
We gotta do better so we can actually show the stage off.
I know. Well, we just gotta get a freeze, right?
Yeah. Multiple.
I'm only getting cools though. Brad, I'll talk to you after my bit.
Yeah.
Nice! It's my brother, yeah. So, Brad, the way the game's played, the bar flashes 3 times, and on the 4th beat, the button flashes. So we have to complete the inputs before we can complete the dance move, essentially. You don't have to do it on time. Only, nice, double freeze. Only the last input has to be on time. You can rush everything else before it. So the down circle X. Oh, I fucked it. I dodged. I was trying to attack you.
Yeah.
Can I simp your brother's voice? Can she simp over your voice?
Sure.
Sure. Fever time. Fever time. Nice.
Double?
Nah.
Oh.
I only had one freeze. If you remember correctly, you can attack and throw the other player. Yeah, I was trying that and I accidentally dodged.
Like kids in the 90s, we haven't figured out which buttons are which yet.
Yeah, we haven't read the... We lost our...
We lost the manual.
We lost the manual when figuring it out.
Alright.
Don't let M and Josue know. M, are you here?
Isn't M here?
M, she's cheating. She's cheating.
This is
I'll be Heat.
Oh, isn't Capoeira hard?
Let's see what Heat's one is.
No, aren't they all easy?
I always thought Capoeira was hard, but I think that's just his level.
Bro, we have to play Tsutomu.
Fine, Tsutomu it
Oh,
is.
you don't like it?
She's here. She's cheating. She's cheating. Or the voice of family. My family. No, I'm not.
Oh, you rented this game. Oh my gosh.
Julian, fuck you.
Blockbuster. Renting games.
We had Blockbusters here.
Yeah. You know, I'm renting like the EA games right now. There's like an EA pass on Steam.
You can rent it?
Yeah, it's like $7. I'm playing Need for Speed Heat. Oh no. I think this is all right hand.
Why? What did you
I
do?
haven't had a directional input yet. It's pretty scuffed.
Is it just buttons?
I think so.
Oh no.
I really want someone to mod this game so you can put your own songs in.
Dude, hell yeah. Custom maps would be lit.
I know.
This game needs to come back. Guys, I think this is gonna be my pièce de résistance. No, that's not the word.
Huh?
My coup de grace. The coup de grace of my career will be... I don't even know if I'm using the word coup de grace correctly.
Put the rest wrong as well.
The ultimate move that I want to do with my career as a influencer / streamer is to bring this game back. And have Paper become a dancer.
18 is convincing. It's a really good roll.
Port to PS5. Oh. Wait, did she roll an 18 to convince M? Good job, Viv. Surely we can campaign. Hey, Zero. How you doing, friend?
Oops.
Oh, Viv wants to be a mod. How do you feel about that?
Are we allowed to have Sims as mods?
Are we allowed to have Sims mods? Oh shit, oh shit. Oh, you almost got a freeze on that too. I am online over here. How you doing?
Oh my
C agrees.
One fever?
Double? Oh.
We still haven't gotten it. Surely Heat stage.
Yeah, we'll do Heat stage.
Yeah.
Go, go, fever. I'm just curious if I can do this. Hold on. Sorry, 1 second.
There's a
Nope, I don't
few
wanna
more
ban.
stages.
We can't unlock them unless we play the thing. Unless you want to like switch in and out. You want to do best of 3?
Sure. I'm just gonna keep playing short.
Do you have somewhere to go? Somewhere to be? Do you have work?
I don't have work today.
So do you want a best of 3?
Yeah, I'll do best of 3.
Who haven't we played as? You played as Hero already, right?
Yeah. I'm just gonna play shorty.
I'm playing as...
Shorty.
Are we going to do Satomu stage?
Yeah, sure.
Alright, then play as Satomu then.
Let's see what else we have. No, we're playing Heat stage, aren't we?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you're not playing Heat?
Busy doing homework. Homework first. I'll do Sutomu anyway. This is a game. This is a rhythm game. Sorry, that was more for Zero because Zero came in late. I don't know what was
In the
happening.
first 3 beats, you complete the commands, and on the 4th beat, you press
The first
the
time I
button.
played this was a demo CD from a PSX magazine. Wow.
Whoa.
That's so long ago. We found this game from a...
PS10 is real.
It's a magazine, yeah.
PS10.
Welcome to heaven, Mom. Bro, why'd I get an input on my first thing? I don't know what's happening. They're just dancing, Zero. Don't worry about it.
We're having a dance off.
In a lava factory. Who's winning? You can see the score at the bottom.
R1. I figured it out. It's R1.
I thought it was R2. I dodged with L2. Oh, you even still score. Now I'm losing.
It's R2.
I don't think I timed it right is the problem. Oh my god.
Okay, it's time to start popping.
Ah, shit.
I fired the cake. I'm on the right.
Yeah, sorry. I'm the little boy. He's the little girl. Can you tell?
Hold on.
What is Sutomu? I'm on the left. My brother's on the right. He's the one. Second to none. Alright, we gotta make the office. Yeah, I can now. You suck. Thank you, Zero. I love the vote of confidence on my stream. You bitch.
I would vote no confidence on your stream all the time. Just so you know.
Who doesn't vote? Of course it is, though. Thank you.
The song could easily be in Persona. You suck.
I was desperate.
Oh
I ran out of song. I ran out of song.
Oh my gosh.
Not all of us could be good dancers. Yeah, Zero, I forgot you were the best dancer out of all of us. Fever, surely. Was there one more to this? It was in the office. We forgot we didn't get to the office.
I don't even think we're that bad. Like,
no, we're probably pretty good at
pretty
this
sure
game.
we're doing pretty good at this. I don't know why we're not making it to the end.
No, because you fucked me up. And
Sorry.
That's why we didn't make it
Sorry
through.
for throwing cake at you.
Okay, we haven't played. I haven't played as Kitty N or Kelly. Let's go Kelly.
You haven't played Comets Day.
Oh, did we? Did I? I put myself in the shitty dance category.
Kitty N.
Zero. I put myself on the. I'm only good at dancing if it's what's that dancing game? Just Dance.
What's the groove?
Just Dance with a Wiimote, and I just have to move the Wiimote. That's my level. I can ace it on that. Or like saying like you're good at sports, but it's only Wii Sports. That's my level. Woo! I'm actually a god at that. These are some odd tarot illustration. I changed the title, Dickie. Hi, Dickie. How you doing? You want to start?
Uh-oh. Did you press it?
Press what?
I didn't hear this DC. Try.
IDC.
Oh, yeah, go.
IDC.
Go try. Oh, hopefully it's working.
Try pausing.
Can you pause before?
Yes,
Oh,
because
no.
I did that. Okay, let's...
Oh, no.
Oh, does it stay stuck there? Nice. Oh,
Yeah,
fuck,
you
we can't do it
you have
during
to
the game.
close it.
Let's try again. Just untitle thing it. Oh, the category's tarot? It should be... What?
It's working.
I changed it to classic. Or retro.
Oh, no, category.
Oh, have you been sick, Dickie? That's, I'm sorry to hear. I did change it to retro, though.
Boom. I think Buster Groove exists.
I don't think it does.
Oh.
No, I didn't. I did it earlier. Did it
Alrighty.
change? Now it's in retro. Jesus Christ. Sorry, team. That's probably why people were like, oh, let's come in and, like, let's do this tarot reading. What the fuck is happening on
Tarot
screen?
reading is chillin' while mine is freeze.
It just changed. This is an emulation. 0. Nothing?
No, I think. Oh no. Yeah, it's not working. How dare you? What is JoJo letters?
Roseway. Josue with the raid. Hi, team. Isn't that working for you?
Yo, what is this?
Ah, this is, oh, even my controller died. Oh, I clicked away.
Yeah, it's
Oh.
working now.
Now it's working?
Yeah.
Josue, is that your emote?
Wow. It's so high risk.
Get raided, bro. What's up? How you doing? We're playing Bust a Groove. Yep.
Yeah.
Nice. How's your stream, dude? We were supposed to be doing tarot. I got tired. So I just, you know, just started chilling on here. Tested if the game would work. It did. Feeling good.
Can you imagine drifting to this song?
Everybody move.
We're dancing against each other.
Higher
Whoever
than
has the highest
sky.
score wins.
Yeah, it's
Dance
against each
off.
other. I'm playing as Kelly. He's playing as Shorty. I'm on the left. My brother's on my right. But he's sitting on my left. It is okay. We ended on a death. I hit my time limit. I was about to run. Hey, you know what? Good for you for sticking to your time limits, because I have not been good at that recently.
Ooh, we got
8-hour Yakuza stream, anyone? Dickie? Kelly's easy.
really.
Yeah. Oh, nice. In time. Yeah, my brother's playing with me. He's, like, physically sitting next to me.
Ooh.
That was rough.
Once you realize the pattern, you can just like do it really quickly. So if it's like a circle,
Bro, imagine the modded version. You put, like,
even
R2
longer
and stuff
ones.
like that.
Oh. Double freeze.
Double freeze.
Oh, it's cool. What?
Come on, freeze. Ah! That was so... Fuck! Oh, the localization company is defunct now. RIP. Oh, no. I pray for another 8-hour Yakuza stream every night. Dickie. Dickie, you're praying for the wrong things.
Good game.
Nice. Okay, grab the thing.
Fever.
Alright, we're gonna play the story mode.
Good game.
Let's unlock some characters. Let's unlock some stages. Was it triangle to get out?
Yeah, it's triangle. Tell me if you see panda. Bamboo pandemonium.
Uh-oh.
I don't know if anyone does that.
Uh-oh. Gangsta groove. And chill. No. Guiji's home. Your bro's character has hot hands, and it kind of disturbed me. Hot hands? Wait, Shorty had hot hands? Or was it like fire on her hands? No hands.
It was just a prank hand.
Oh, my legs. Okay, I'm gonna restart it. We're restarting it. She's just a tiny girl. You can play this game with no hands. It would be horrendous if you tried. Do we want to play? We'll play 2. We'll play 2 and then we'll play 1 another time. High in the sky.
Oh no, it's stuck in my head.
Can the dance music be louder? I can barely hear. Yes, I can check you some. We can check it up. Thank you for letting me know. Why is it not? Did it work now? Are we in? Oh my god. Okay, why now? Why did this happen now? Hold on.
Jason.
What the fuck? Why did I get to NFL? Da 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 da. Everything's crashing. Hold on.
I was gonna come over
Da
and
da da
food.
da da. Okay, we're closing it. We're closing it. Exit. Dance pad for PS1. Oh, well, we do have a dance pad.
Oh, do you want to play?
My brother has a dance pad.
Do you want to play Dance Pad?
I don't want to play with dance pad. I don't want to set that up right
all
now.
All the buttons work. No, it's easy. It's really easy.
I don't want to do it. I don't want to
All the
do
buttons
it.
work.
Damn, dude, nice follow again. I just noticed. Yeah, we're on 1, 2, 3. I kind of want to keep it like that for a while. Come on. The controller is not working. I hope the mic is working. Because the controller is reading itself as a headset, which is annoying. Oh, it's crashed again. Exit. Configure controller. Ah, there we go. It's not working. Ba, 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 get into the groove. About to move. You can get high, higher than the sky. Get into the groove. It's not staying. Digital. It does not want to stay. Hold on. What did you even do? Josh. How did you even get it back to working earlier?
I don't know. Just exit out, then open back in. Yeah, I don't know. You know what I watched recently? At work?
I think it's gonna work now.
Dude.
What did you watch?
I watched Metal Gear Solid. It's another good PS1 game.
Which one?
PS1 game.
Like the one we played?
Yeah.
Is that just called Metal Gear Solid?
Yeah. It's the very first one.
No, like
That game is cool.
Phantom Menace of Pain and Darkness or whatever.
It's the very first one.
No, like Big Boss and his big titty bitches thing.
Moment.
Boss. Oh, no sound. That's interesting. Let's change the output. No, why now? Let me try it again. And back in. No! Video game! Video game, why? What happened to that horror game you were playing? Which one? Franbo or Until Dawn? We finished Until Dawn yesterday. It only took us to do Until Dawn took us 2 streams. About 8 hours to finish 1 playthrough. And I'm kind of done with the 1 playthrough. I'm pretty happy with what happened. No, I'm not happy with what happened. Joshy, that's a lie. You know what happened. Joshy. Mike died. I lurked until only a bit. I think it was Until Dawn. Yeah, it was Until Dawn. There we go. We're in. Look, I did not like Mike. Mike deserved to die. I liked Sam. Sam deserved to live. Matt was supposed to live. I accidentally killed him. Chat loved Emily. I'm not dead, but my sister called. Oh, that's okay. You know what I'm talking. You know what I mean. Don't call me out like that, Joshy. To be fair, I played that last moment really poorly. I never watched because I want to play the game myself one day. Dude, fair enough. It's very fun. It's very, very fun. I would recommend. I might play it again in the future, but I'm good for right now. Is the music too loud? I feel like it's too loud. Compared to my voice, I feel like it's very VV loud. Oh, I had to click on the game again. Yeah, Ashley died. I didn't want Ashley to die either. No spoilers, but we just made huge mistakes. Huge mistakes. The ending was funny, Joshy? Really? I mean, I was pretty mad. Oh, I could have had this. Oh, fuck. Wait, M, were you here when we changed games? What? No! Oh, we're not getting that favorite time. This is the second version of the game. This is Busted Groove Part 2. Kitty Ann, you're very close to me. Dun, 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 dun. You're good for the caps, don't worry about it. Legit though, like when we played as kids, this would be like the main thing we would sit around. Besides, like, I mean, we played a lot of games together as a group of siblings, as a family. As a kid, I never understood how to play it, so I would just get frustrated, and I'd just watch my sister and my brother duke it out. Because they knew exactly what to do, and they were so good. To be fair, my little brother and I did not know what to do. And we kind of just ran with the whole, what do you call it? We ran with the whole, rhythm game thing when we play Guitar Hero here. Or in the Philippines, actually. And we just never stopped. No! No! Never heard the game. Is it PlayStation? Yeah, it's PlayStation 1. Why is the lag going so hundos? We're playing on an emulator, since this is the only way to play it. Is it fever on all the levels to get Panda? Yes. Okay. So far so good. This is a 90s PlayStation game. PlayStation 1. We got the game on a garage sale in the Philippines, and we just loved it.
Kelly.
Loved it so much. It's so good. I don't know if this is the one with the story, or if they show you the story at the end. Oh my god. What? No. No, the controller disconnected. Oh no. No, why? Underneath the moon. 0 points. Panic scramble. Panic scramble. Why? How did that happen? Oh. God. The lag. This is hilarious. Oh no. Oh no. Ah. Okay, hold on. Reset. She don't got this. She didn't get it. What happened? I wonder why though. I wonder why the controller keeps disconnecting. It legit might be my what about my points? What, 0? All 0 points? This is happening heaps. Don't think I have a different wire to use. That's fine. Because I don't know if that is running now or if it's back to the thing. Hey Penguin, yes 0. Alright. It's lagging out hard. Are we good? Are we good, game? Are we gonna yep. Okay. When am I gonna update my games finish list? I should have done it last night, and I did not. I apologize. Okay, I will do it tonight, because technically we should add Until Dawn. We didn't finish any other games, right? Yakuza should be up there. What did we finish before Until Dawn? What? Oh, Hot to Full Boyfriend should be up there as well. Right. No, because I need to do... Yeah. I still need to put... I haven't put Hot to Full Boyfriend up, because we did finish Hot to Full Boyfriend as well. Damn.
Heat versus Comet.
Okay, I'm gonna try to play as still as possible so the controller doesn't freak out. Alright, that's just testing if the controller was working, and it is. If they don't explain anything about the characters, here's what I remember. Heat was an F1 driver and ended up crashing in a fiery accident. And because he was in that fiery accident and he survived, he ended up getting, you know, the power to control and manipulate heat. Example A. So he can legitimately control fire. That was his whole story. I think Comet's one, she just runs a... Is it an amusement park? Or just the burger place? I think it's just the drive-in. Right? It's just a drive-in. And I need to get Freeze in all of the stages. Freeze is like the combo, pretty much like a full, like, combo section. I should get it. Should be able to get it. And every character has some weird stuff. Like Bio's a zombie. Hero actually has the most normal. He runs a disco. Cool. Cool is good. We need a Freeze though. Come on, we gotta get that Freeze. Let's go, let's go. Oh my god, almost messed it up. Well, we got the dog running around, so we should be fine. So the better you dance, like if you like full combo it, the whole stage does something cool. Nice, okay, we got the fever time. Woo! We got the little workers and the little aliens dancing. It's just a drive-in. I thought it was a whole amusement park. I was wrong. It's very cute. And I used to think her stage was so big, but it's just a tiny square.
Heat versus Strike.
Oh, let's go. Let's go, Strike.
Hip hopping on the dance floor.
Watch out, worldwide, here comes trouble. Watch out, worldwide, here comes trouble. And there's a way, so you know the solo moves, this section, there's a way that you can, if you can hit the person just before the section, you can steal the whole section and have points for it entirely. It's hard to land because even the PCs dodge at that, so you don't have to, so you don't like cheese the entire section. Also, if you can see the little guard in the background, that's who I always imagined myself to be in these dance battles. Never the actual dancer, just the guard spinning in circles. Even as a kid, I saw myself as a side character. That's so funny. Oh, come on, Strike. You're better than this. Whew, okay, we're good. I wonder if we can get a second one. The character's name is Strike. Does he have a last name? I think his last name is Strike and his first name is Bowling. Lol, no, I'm fucking with you. I don't think he has a last name, because Heat's name is Heat. Maybe Strike has a maybe they have a last name in the thing. In their bios with the manual, but we never had that. We just had to figure out the game, kind of, and see what would happen. There's me in the background. Look, the little officer.
Heat versus
I'm going to Google. All right, let me know. Let us know any lore that I've forgotten and confused about. This section of the game always reminds me of well, actually no, sorry. The dancing in Yakuza reminds me of this section of the game. Everybody needs a hero. Stop on zero. Everybody's falling down. Whoa, okay, I need to focus. I need to focus, I'm losing. Let your body go. I'm losing. He's turning the tables. I have to attack him. I have to attack him. He's playing too good. He's playing too good. Let your body go.
You slam it. Ha! Oh no!
Okay, God. Hopefully that's it. Oh, not allowed. Damn it. Only got one freeze as well. I don't know if we got a fever. No, he didn't get the fever.
Heat
Shoot, we're just gonna unlock the Robo Z then. I'm so happy you exist right now, Penguin. How come? Why? What happened? Did you find something weird? What did you find? 0? 0. What did you find? Nothing relating to you, but holy fuck. The character's name is Strike. Awesome. Wait, his favorite line is freedom? Like, and he just says freedom? What? Freedom! Wait, he has a favorite word? Strike's favorite word is freedom. Oh, that should be a question of the day. What is your favorite word? My favorite word is ooh. Nice. Nice, Freeze got it, good. I wonder if we can still get Panda, surely. Tenacity? Nice word. Strong word. Strong word. I think my favorite word is probably. Not probably. Probably. Because you say it wrong. Oh, thank God. The fact that I tuned into your stream at the right time and found this is like... It's gems, dude. Gems of the past. This is Fate Zero.
Heat versus
Mr. Dorito. Yeah, that's a good word. Yeah, you know, Joshy, I'll give you that. Oh, here we go. It's goddamn... Okay. If Kelly is the one that breaks our game every time, I'm gonna be so mad. Clap your hands. Clap your hands. Her song is so slow, it really puts me off. Because all the other songs are like a good BPM, and then this one just like sinks. Like it sinks. It's so jarring. Come on, clap your... Oh, here, Heat, you don't have to make a trip. Party. If you told me as a child that I would end up playing this game on stream in front of people, I would not have... Oh, number one, I would have been like, what's a stream? But life is so weird. Nice. Golly. Cool, we got the dancing man. We got the dancing chalk. No, surely one more. They cucked me from my freeze! Oh my god. Cannot believe what I cannot believe what just happened, yeah. And to find out that Strike's favorite word is freedom. Of all things. I mean, it makes sense. He's a criminal after all. Of course he would look for freedom. Another fever time, surely. Okay, good.
Heat versus
Oh, Heat versus Heat. Okay, we still have a chance. So if we get another... If we continue to get fever times, we could unlock the secret boss. And just forewarning, the secret boss is a bit, like, mentally exhausting. It could trigger photosensitive... it's a photosensitive warning. As much as this game is already bad, that final boss is really bad. So just be warned. I am trying to aim for that boss because it's a boss. I'm happy now, Penguin. Good. I'm glad that whatever you found here has made you happy. You're welcome, Zero. But also, thank you for being here. Everybody knows that he is the one. Second to none. What's up, Jose? Woo! Double freeze! You don't get a freeze in my house. This guy seems pretty cool. Are we talking about Heat or are we talking about Zero? Zero's pretty cool. Zero can be a bit of a troll sometimes, but like, he doesn't mean harm. Or they don't mean harm at all. Yeah, Zero's pretty cool. He's also the one dude that knows Boolin. And I appreciate that.
Heat versus
There's a level.
TN.
Yeah. There are levels, but like you know, you stop when you're told to stop. Or like you genuinely feel bad, or at least it seems like you feel bad when you do make a mistake. Oh shit. Josue! Thank you so much for gifting Zero a sub. Oh shit. Welcome to the why is the alert not popping up? The alert didn't pop up. What's Zero? Welcome to the Peng Gang. Josue, golly man, you really don't need to, but thank you so much for gifting these subs. I very much appreciate it. Like, you don't know how much I appreciate this shit, honestly. You're such a huge supporter. I actually wanted to call gifting a sub a Josue, because I feel like that's what you do. So if anyone else gifts a sub, they just did a Josue. Yeah, you have the emotes now, bud. I tried gifting cool people a sub once, except Joshi. What do you mean except Joshi? I feel like Joshi should deserve the subs. Alright, time for Josue to explain. Oh my god. Who they are and why they're so nice. I don't know, man. I don't think we should question it. We should just accept Josue for Josue. Understand that, just does good, just does really nice. Oh, I got Joshi for life. Oh. Chat's kid. Always protect Joshi. Yeah, Josue is best friend of chat. M's got it down. I fucked up once. I did feel bad. What are you talking about on Bino's stream? Because I don't even remember what happened. I just remember you apologizing, and I was like, yeah, that's something not a lot of people would do, and it's really cool to see you do it. So that's like that's a lot of respect to you, my guy. And you were like, mentally strong enough. Fuck. You were strong enough to have someone tell you off and not get completely offended by it. Oh my god! Oh no. No, I didn't get a thing. I believe in supporting people when and how I can. Yeah, we just appreciate that. We didn't get a fever time. We didn't get a fever time. Now we have to fight Robo Z. We didn't get a fever time. So this is not the stage where it's weird. I mean, it is a weird stage, but it's not the flashing lights one. So people are fine. I think, God, to my knowledge, it's not. Also, RoboZ goes hard. Like, hard. RoboZ goes hard. Kind of cool being a sub now. I find it cool that you are one of my subs now. Welcome to the Pen Gang. And I'm very proud of my emotes because I made it myself. They're very basic. They're very cute. And it was all because I played Mario Party and then I played Jackbox with some friends. I played Druffle. And that's how the character came up. And I'm proud that we can have Joshi make an emote for us. Zero, the Mr. Dorito emote, that's made by Joshi. So I need one more. Yeah. I would like to get to 50 subs at some point, but we'll get there when we get there. I'm glad that we even had like 2 emotes to begin with, so. And a lot of that is thanks to Josue. He's been really here supporting the channel heaps. And I can't thank him enough. And I can't shout him out enough. Guys, he just became an affiliate. He got his own sub as well, his own emote as well. Go give him a follow. I think he's playing Resident Evil at the moment. He's got a great voice. He's literally God. Do I know him IRL? I do not know him IRL. I only met Josue through Cheetah's chat. So it was thanks to Cheetah raiding Josue saw him. Do I know you IRL? We kissed at prom. Lol. I never went to prom. We call it the ball here. Oh shit, I forgot at the end of the battle, RoboZ just sinks into the water. RoboZ, no! Can you answer my question again? My thing just glitched. Yeah, I don't know him IRL. We went to the prom, I guess is what he said. Oh, they don't do the story. Dang, that's sad. Hi, Lemon! We finished a run of Bust a Groove. Bust a Move? Bust a Groove? I never know. You guys kissed at the balls. Yes, confirmed. Okay, we'll skip it. I want to get Panda in this. It's not even the top score. Oh shoot, did it happen again? Really? Oh, it happened again. No! No! Ah, no, no! Arnold! Get me the chopper! Come on. Why? I just have to keep unplugging and plugging in. See if that works. Uncool game. Uncool. Also, Penguin. Yes, Zero. What's up? Oh, also, Lemon, I saw you stream last night for like a second. I was going to bed, so I couldn't stay or say anything. Oh my god, you were killing those songs. Holy shoot. You're destroying. I don't know what level you're playing, but it seemed tough. Okay. I feel like when you skip by like you are going to bed, for example, yes. When I say goodbye like I'm going to bed, let me say goodnight before you close and tab out. Last night for me, Lemon. Was it last night or 2 nights ago? I don't know. But I remember seeing you stream recently. Okay, I'll wait till next time, Zero. Sorry. Sometimes I don't even wait for streamers to say goodbye to me. I kind of just go anyway. No, come on. Okay. I'm over here writing goodnight and take care. I'm not even there to see it. Oh, that's fair. That's fair. Uh-oh, look at this. Let's see if we can fill up the whole screen. Nah, wait. Restart. Alright. We have half an hour. What do you guys want to do? Do we want to play some Tetris for like half an hour? Or an hour? Do we want to play something else? Let's wait, type in the chat something. Oh, my music is not working. Da 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 da. I am real boy wants to go. You're a real boy who wants to go and skateboard? I wish I was a real boy who wants to go skateboard. I wish I could skateboard. I can't. I am unable to. No, I'm not a bot. If you were a bot, you're a hella advanced AI. Holy damn. I'm just a cruiser, still can't do tricks. Hey, Joshi, but you can skateboard, though. And don't trust. Suspicious eyes. Also, are those eyes supposed to look like Dipper? Is it meant to be Dipper? I'm back with one homework left, and I'm fucked because it's an 80-question math quiz. Start it, Viv. Start it. Don't leave it hanging. Start your homework. Also, Zero, thanks for following Josue. Y si no quiero que. I don't know what that means. We're gonna lower this. Well, we've got peoples in the chat. Are we keen for Skribblio? Lazy. Okay, that's what it means. We down? We down? Do we want some scribbelos? Yeah, I'm terrible at it though. Autumn, did you see my Santa Claus? I'm bad at it. I want to play too, but I'm busy. Viv, I don't blame you for being busy, to be honest, because you are doing work, and I'm glad that you're doing work. Zero, are you down? Lemon, are you down? Joshy's down, looks like. Didn't see the historic Santa, but heard the stories. Look, the Santa was fine. That was Santa. It was fine. I mean, sure. My sister has my attention. That's fine, Em. Don't worry. I don't even know if we're gonna get enough people, but if we do, then we'll play a little bit. I just want to get the stream up to 3 hours. Usually 3 hours is good enough. Not, not just good enough, but you know what I mean. Captor, window captor. I'll pass eating breakfast. Okay, all good. Breakfast first, bud. Also, good morning. Passive eating breakfast to play Skribblio. No, let him eat. Let him eat. I'm skibbity doo, shwoop doo whoop. Shoop doo whoop. Sorry guys, I'm just fixing my my layout, my out. Scribble is my breakfast. All right. Oh, copy. I'm putting it in the chat if anyone's down. Scribble is part of a complete breakfast. Wait, how do we put type of custom word separated by a comma? Okay, freedom, strike. Dorito, penguin. Yeah. Hop on if you'd like. If we won't get anyone on, then we'll just play some. We will play. What the fuck are we gonna play? We'll just play some Tetris if no one wants to play. And it's fun. Not Super Smash Bros. That's not what we're doing. We're not playing retro anymore. Mr. Joshy, line is here. I mean, Skribblio now? Did it change? Did you change? We got 4 people. Anyone else down? No, come on. Please update. Penguin simp. Okay. I think I'm just gonna start editing my streams from Twitch and not from OBS anymore. Oh, someone disconnected. IDK who that guy is. I'm both Penguin Simp and Josue. Oh, Autumn's on. Nice. One, two, 3, 4, 5. Are we good with 5? Do we want anyone else down? I mean, you could always just join in. If you fancy. Alright, let's go. Oh no, line left. Damn. What? Oh, I'm dumb. I'm dumb. I'm part of security, Mr. Penguin. I got it. Viv, no cheating. Don't cheat. Wait, emotes work here? Damn, Boolean doesn't work. Everyone watch his stream. I'm not playing, what do you mean? Oh, that's okay, that's fair. Please use honor system. Yeah, some people put whipped cream on hot chocolate. I don't know why. Got him. Think of the opposite. Think of the opposite. Good job sometimes, ho. That's a good one. That's the arrow's good. Sun west. It is supposed to say sometimes Josue, but it got cut off. Aw. Alright, let's go Joshy. Or Mr. Josh. Friend. Oh. Lawn. Tree. Grass. Hell yeah, Joshy. Autumn, you were close. Sometime ho. Sometimes ho. Damn, what? What? What is it? COVID. What? No, 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 no. Oh. Is it not ill? Oh, no. What is it? Germ. No, it's two L's. Isn't it an L? Eel. Oh, we're gonna feel so dumb. It's not ill? What? Okay, someone got it at least. Oh, the flu. That's fair. Honestly, that is fair. Uh-oh, let's see if anyone gets this because it's not going good. It's not going good. Oh shoot, oh shoot, oh shoot. Quick. Quick, quick, quick. No, 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 no. Pens, pen. Oh, is that it? Is that done? Why does it not letting me draw? Oh no. Okay, I tried. I tried. I tried. I didn't know why overalls was the first thing that came into mind to draw, but I just went for overalls. T. Ah, Autumn, this is so fitting for you. Oh my god, I ain't playing. Oh god. Disappointed. Excuse me, sir. Autumn, I'm glad you got this one. Sorry, yeah, that's my bad. I shouldn't even, I guess out loud like a dumb. Oh, that's really good. Oh, that was really good. Oh, lol, I got that wrong. Oh, there we go. Cool, cool, cool. Because overalls. Wait, is Boolin not working? I thought I allowed Boolin. Aww. What's the US version? Boolin's not working, but feels Badman works at least. Boolin, where you at? What is it? What? What? Autumn? Okay. Why is it oriented like that? That was very cute. Oh, there we go. There's how it's facing now. Look, what if it's just like a interesting child? Santa. What is it? Yakuza. Nice. What is this one? I thought it was Freddy Krueger too. What? Oh, 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 oh! It is Freddy Krueger. It is Freddy Krueger. That's so good. That's so big brain. Come on. Come on. Wait, that's not indigo. That's kind of not... Surely. 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 What's up, Decay? Viv, you can't say that was bad. Viv, you cannot say that was bad. How you doing, Decay? That smells really... What the heck? What was the word? It's pot of gold. So bad, lemon. Fight me. That was the best. That was good. That was a good one. What's the word? It was kind of fight me, Viv. Fight me. America? What's it called? What? It's close, but not hot. Oh, corn dog. You could just drown it on a stick. Stupid Americans. That is not a corn dog, though. Harry Potter. Oh, it's not glasses. Oh, nice. Well done. Good job. I want corn dogs now, though. Whoever's drawing this drew a PlayStation 1. Drew the PlayStation 1 like perfectly. Draw it vibrating. Hey, I'm glad. Whoever drew this, props to you. We were playing a PlayStation 1 game. I'm giving you that point. Hell yeah, that PlayStation 1 won. Nice. Autumn, a corn dog is a hot dog or a sauce. It's mainly a hot dog. Dipped in batter and fried. It's dipped in like cornmeal batter. It's not a sausage. There's a difference between like a hot dog wiener versus like a sausage. Yup. This hurts my soul. What? How did... Wait, what did... PS1 because you're playing PS1. Hell yeah. Josue's too good. He's getting it so fast. Joshy. Ham. Oh, Joshy, you know how to draw ham. Surely. Corn dog is the fried hot dog left over. But it has batter, right? It has batter around it. It's dipped in batter, and it's not just the dog. It's quite good. I like hot dogs. Yeah. I mean, pretty much, Lemon. Whoa. Why 80 problems and then on the test is 3 problems? Make it make sense. Who wants to do my homework? I can't. Oh, I know what it is.
Patrick, what do you want?
Viv, I'm not good at math. I'm an English teacher.
Huh? Oh, what?
Who came up with the hot dog name?
You're not gonna hang out?
Maybe it's Dick, I guess. I don't know why dog.
I'm asking what you want for dinner. What?
Someone got it. People are getting it. That's good. Yeah! Everyone's seen the children's book, surely. And or they saw me choose what it is. My brother is comp sci and are you just comp sci?
Emphasis.
And Infosys.
May as well be a mechanic.
He's a mechanic and a drifter. Cheated. Everyone cheated. My spelling let me down. One more. Probably not. It's 5. Do I play Powerline IO? What is this? You know, I really shouldn't be clicking willy-nilly what chat sends. Oh, is this the snake one? It just says get close to other snakes to boost. We'll play it next time. Guys, thank you so much for hanging out. Oh, it's the Tron bike game thing. Ooh, I'll try next time. Sorry that we didn't do much tarot today. Did about an hour. I got really tired really quickly. Thank you for hanging out for the Busted Groove. I really appreciate that. That was really cool for you guys to, come stay and hang out. Tomorrow we will start on Shadow of the Colossus, so get ready for that. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Apologies for the technical difficulties. Viv, hi, Viv. Viv, maybe. Do tarot for me next time. I will do tarot for peeps next time. Yeah, my mind was just not in the tarot. Another game I have no clue about. Shadow of the Colossus is a game where we kill monsters, kill giant creatures. It's essentially just boss fights. Who's Eileen? I only respond to Senpai. Shit. Oh my god. She's putting her foot down. I reckon we can raid. Do you guys want to raid? Do you guys have a suggestion on who to raid? I'm open to suggestions. I'm very keen for suggestions actually. I want to see who you guys want to watch. Yesterday we helped someone gain affiliate. So just let me know. Are you live, Josue? We can actually if you want. Oh, I didn't get the job. Damn it. And a YouTube, she's cool. What's her name? I like the streamer, she's a girl. What's her name? What type of streamer do you want to raid? Let's go for like a chill, small streamer. She's playing GTA. Carmen? Yeah, I can check it out. Viv, send me her user so I can search for her. Is it just Carmen? Then not her, she's very crazy. Lol, okay. We could always do Time Night, she's very nice. Some Orange is nice, we can go to Sifk, but the last time we did that, I don't know if it was the smartest thing to do. Can we raid an art? Yeah, we can raid an art. Let's go check out an artist. An artiste. Ding, 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 ding. So I didn't get the job. That's fine. Gotta keep looking. Twitch.tv/. Oh, it's literally just Carmen. How many viewers does she have? If she's a ton, then I don't know if we should be. Copy link address. Full-time streamer. Is it actually a full-time streamer? MK11 fan, yeah. Sorry, Mortal Kombat 11 fan, yeah. Hi, welcome to the stream. Sorry, we're closing up. welcome. We do tarot here. We do random games. We're doing Shadow of the Colossus next. Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate that. Come hang out. We've got a Discord if you want a tarot reading. We do it every Thursday, New Zealand time. Oh, there's a pets thing on Discord? Hell yeah. Oh my god, everything is lagging for me. Okay, Carmen is too high a stream. Too high a streamer. Let's go look at pets. Let's go look at... Oh yeah, sorry, don't forget to do the pets thing. Apparently my voice, dude, is the same. The guy that I sound like to people is streaming as well. I didn't know I did sound like that, but I don't know, man. I don't think I do. Let's go for a small streamer. Yeah, I want to go to a small streamer too. Because that's how I got most of y'all to come through. Because people would raid and be nice and, you know, provide a good time. Some Orange is actually quite nice. She's a full-time streamer. I watched her when she was playing Red Dead. Currently, she's playing Hollow Knight. I don't go out to her streams enough, though. I mean, why not, right? Why not? Emily Jane. Okay, I have to search this up on my phone because my laptop is not handling anything. Emily Jane. Oh, that's so many M's. Oh, Emily. Is that 3 L's? Oh, she's doing like an actual painting. Hell yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. What do I consider small? Like, I mean, it's way bigger than me, but people with like 30-ish, 20, 30, we can raid. But also, like, people with 3 or 4 people, hell yeah, we can do that. All right, we will raid Emily Jane. She seems chill. Let's go look at her painting, see her progress. Guys, be nice. If you have the paper loves, send the paper loves her way. Why does she have 3 L's in her name? You gotta make your name searchable. Send the paper loves. No Mr. Doritos. We're not there to fight. We're there to support. Alright?
Yeah.
Guys, thank you so much for watching. Let's get this raid going. Oh, she's just showing a house now? That's so cool.
I can bring like noodles if you want.
And she has a dog on the screen. Guys! Guys! Guys, she has a dog. Guys, she has a... Guys. Guys, she has a dog. Okay, let's go. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Thanks, guys. Hold the raid. What do you mean, hold the raid? Hold the raid? Oh, because she's not on stream. She's not on the thing. Hold the raid. Can I go now? Josue, tell me when. Well, we don't have much time. So it might just happen by accident. Go, 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 go. Okay, guys, see you tomorrow. We're going to play some Shadow of the Colossus around 2 p.m. Bye! Ah!
Sam, you want to play Apex? Oh, yeah? Okay. Let me just cash in.